What's up everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA 2K23 Career Mode Series video, and today it is time for the Season 3 Week 10 tournament, the Genesis Invitational at Riviera Country Club, and what a stretch of golf this has been for Ryan Gamer this season so far. 3 weeks ago, Ryan Gamer won at the Farmers Insurance Open, and then 2 weeks ago, second place at Pebble Beach, and then last week, an epic finale at TPC Scottsdale, finished tied for second in the Waste Management Phoenix Open. But it is time for another championship at Riviera Country Club. I need all of y'all's one times, all the hype and positive encouraging comments. We only have one goal for this tournament, and that's to go out there and win the Genesis Invitational. So as we take a look here, our rival is going to be Collin Morikawa this tournament, and those of you that missed last season may not know this, but this is Ryan Gamer's biggest rivalry. Last season, so many tournaments, Ryan Gamer versus Collin Morikawa, and Collin Morikawa came out on top a lot, and it went all the way down to the Tour Championship, and Collin took down Ryan in the Tour Championship, and we ended up not winning because of Collin Morikawa just dominating at East Lake. But right now, Collin is sitting 10 in the FedEx Cup standings. Ryan Gamer is sitting first place. Tiger Woods second. Lydia Ko third. John Rahm, and then Brooke Henderson. But it is time. You're going to see round number 1 today, and then the final round, round number 2, will be posted on Thursday, most likely of the same week. But let's go ahead and dive on in. If y'all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and you can check the full playlist I have linked for you all down in the description below. And Ryan Gamer is a multi-sport athlete on the channel. He's in the NFL playoffs right now, trying to lead the Seattle Seahawks to the Super Bowl in Madden 24. And an NHL 24 series is going to be starting soon, and plenty of other series as well that you can check out. But here we go.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Cheers,
We're at
everybody.
the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yeah, beating young Morikawa seems to be one of the toughest challenges out on tour these days, but I'm certainly excited to see how this rivalry fares today.
Here we go. Now, Riviera CC is one of Ryan Gamer's nemesis. Not only are we playing against our main nemesis, Collin Morikawa, but also fairways. Fairways are so tough to hit here, and the big strategy from Doc the Caddy. What did she tell Ryan this week? Just hit the fairways. Above all else, hit the fairways. So we'll see if we can stick to that. Let's get the nervous jitters out, the practice swing here. Here we go. Starting out with the par 5 here.
Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
Should be the one. You talk about a start. Don't you do it. Light rough is fine. That's not a big deal. Ryan doesn't look happy. Speaking of hitting fairways, is that what the caddy meant?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Yeah, 190 yards, uphill 9 feet. He's still a great club here in a 92-94% lie. Probably going to go up to the either a 4 hybrid or 4 iron. I think 4 hybrid in this lie, 91-94%. Slight partial into the wind should be the club. That's not a terrible shot.
Right.
Slight fast. That's an eagle putt. It's not going to be easy though from here. It's going to be a really tough putt. But, hey, have
That's
2
well
putt in
played.
mind,
Anything
right?
on the green from there was fine.
1 putt's great,
Putting
2
for eagle
putts
here.
still good. 25 feet, downhill 1 foot. This is going to be super quick. A lot of left to right. The fans are quiet today here at Riviera. Get in.
Oh, just missed.
I mean, how do you even hit? I feel like I barely tapped that ball, and it just went.
This putt
Wow.
right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Such a tough putt. So we got a 10-foot chance here for birdie. Uphill 3 inches can be pretty aggressive here. Yeah, I think we can just full send this one.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Yes, that's huge.
Well, that's a nice way to start. Writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
You got to birdie hole number 1 here. You have to.
Luke. Good start.
Get your coffee, whatever
Harold
you're
Varner
drinking.
III,
Cheers.
Currently on top of things as it stands.
Harold Varner III, the Taylor
We know
Moore
that
there.
Riviera starts with
First
a
and second.
5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're
Send
so
it.
happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
What do you think about that, Rich?
What are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich? Because really that's all the challenge here on this par 4
Yeah,
second.
this is tough.
Luke, the second shot is straight back up the hill. Better take an extra club if you want to get it close.
Yeah, we're looking at 127, uphill 6 feet. Definitely not going to do a pitch shot. You know the caddy, she always wants us to hit the pitch shot. It's like Doc's favorite shot. He's all about the pitch shot, but you know Ryan is not. This is going to be a gap wedge, normal, into the wind. Let it push it to the left. Pushed it slightly. It's great golf shot, but that
Nice
push
approach
really
shot there.
affected it.
Pin high inside the range.
These greens here at
Putting for
Riviera,
birdie here.
just so tough. 15 feet. Look at this break, though. The couple feet break. I have made this putt before, though. It's been a while. This is makeable. One time. Drop your one times, everybody. My goal is 9 under or better. I think the leader will probably be 10 under after day 1. We'll see.
That was a gallant attempt.
At least we missed it high side, right? I'd rather miss high than low.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Gave it a run. Not an easy
Yep,
putt
tracking
here.
well.
Well hold.
You don't have many easy putts at this golf course. Let's see how the leaderboard's looking. So 1 under through 2 is a really good start.
Currently 1 under for the round.
So Harold Varner is still up there at 5, and then Seamus Power 4 under, Adam Long 4 under as well. Adam
Pacific
Long
Palisades
4
in
under through 4.
California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Some of the best driving actually Ryan has shown, even though technically the first one was a missed
Nicely done.
fairway, but
And Henny,
light
what's he
rough is
facing with
basically
this one?
fairway.
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Actually love this club. Lob wedge, pitch shot, 67 carry. Slight downhill, so it's going to fly a little bit further with the wind. A little bit of backspin and attack this thing. It's going to come off to the right quite a bit. Pushed it a mile.
This one
Well,
could take a little bounce to the left.
beautiful.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Okay, we need to
Ooh,
get
this'll be
swing
good for the
played a little
momentum.
bit better.
Let's make this birdie putt.
This is huge. A 6-foot birdie chance here on hole number 3. Not much movement whatsoever.
That's pretty tidy.
Another one.
That's a clever play, that one. Moving up a leaderboard and ahead of their rival.
Yeah, where is Colin? I haven't even paid attention. How's Colin doing?
He's in a share of 7th place.
1 under through 3, 2 under through 3. So we're having a battle here. Harold is still at the top, and then Seamus and Adam 500
So
and
many
400.
wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close.
This one is always so
tough. If they
tough.
challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Yeah, like this is the hardest part, one of the hardest par 3s for me to play, and we've got to go to the right. Usually plays as the toughest hole for me on this golf course. But we attacked it all right.
This one might
Too
need to
much.
get down a little.
104 was not intentional. Sent that ball. Good shot.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
Gonna go full loft and backspin on this chip shot because it is down the slope. This is very chip-inable. Cut.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Love watching this player around the greens.
We'll take it.
Trailing by a few shots
Hey,
after that hole.
never gonna complain about a par on that hole. So Lydia is tied with Harold now at the top. Tommy Fleetwood 4 under through 11.
Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days.
Oh, I'm sending
although
it.
the fifth here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about
You say
310
hold off,
yards
Luke?
off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again,
I blame
a
Rich.
simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
I blame Rich and Luke for the life story there during our shot. But you know, I've never hit a drive that good on that hole that traveled that far. I've never been in the rough here. We sent that ball. An unfortunate result from a very good striking tee shot, but 73 yards away from a 70 to 78% lie. This is not where you want to be here at number 5 at Riviera, but here we go. Get up.
Nice out the rough here.
Oh, that's gorgeous. That's a golf shot right there. Come on.
They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
Yeah, look at Henny calling out Colin. Spark trying to get this rivalry fired up here. 12-footer, uphill 4 inches. This is not an easy putt here. It is up the hill. We could be a bit more aggressive. One time.
Oh,
It's
gee, that
never
line was
broke.
looking good,
Wow.
wasn't it?
I was expecting more break than that up that
An
slope.
opportunity to make a par here.
You live and
If
you
this
learn.
putt drops, they'll pull in front of Colin Morikawa. Let's see if they can start applying some pressure.
So we're tied for 12th place, but that's a putt that Ryan's going to want back. Going to be dreaming about that tonight. Really want to redo on that one. Just hung out on the high side.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
Look at Lydia.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage.
6 under through 6. Can you settle down, Lydia?
The par 3-6, one of the most magnificent holes, not only at Riviera Country Club, but in all of golf.
What an incredible design this is, and it really just takes this green and it makes it into
This
a
is a
section of
tough
4.
hole.
The back right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there,
Hold it.
basically shapes that
Four.
green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Always frustrated
Amazing
by missing
design.
a green.
That's right.
The wind took that one offline in a hurry.
This would be a great up
Okay.
and down from this spot.
Great tempo off the tee, right? Great tempo off the tee, but just swing plane was off by a mile there, and with swing plane being off, it's going to dampen that wind's effect, and well, now we're left with a very challenging chip shot. It's got to be full loft and backspin. Land this to the right and just hope we have the right club. No, oh my, that's almost impossible. That's gone. I mean, to get that to stop, I think we might have to flop it. That's just a nightmare position, honestly. That was full loft and backsmith, too. There's just not much we could have done there. Wow.
And here we are with the third shot.
Just huge mistake
4
off the
shots
tee.
behind our leader.
I think this one we do have to pull out the flop shot. Are you kidding me? Ryan? We got lucky.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
The
All right.
perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Yeah, this is a good lead. 12-footer, uphill 5 inches, left to right, then right to left, then left to right. This is a confusing putt, honestly, but hit it firm, send it in for bogey.
Surely it's going to.
Currently 1 under for the day.
You know, you hate to
Unfortunately,
settle for
backing up
bogey,
slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
but it could have been a lot worse. We are tied with
Let's head to the
Colin,
par 4
1 under.
7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players
gotta hold.
want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Are you done, Rich? Man, hey, we have the I guess I should have waited for Rich's strategy on that one. All right, 129 yards, uphill 16. Playing from the sand here. Ryan was born in the rough, raised in the sand, so this is not a big deal. But you just hate to miss that off the tee when really driving actually has been pretty good. I'm going to do de-lofted, overpowered sand shot here. That would have been a great club with a normal tempo, but not bad.
Well, you can reach for the putter because that one's on the surface.
Oh
Well,
my.
this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Welcome to
Little
Riviera.
birdie look in here.
32 feet. It's right to left and left to right and then right to left again. Very tough putt, but very makeable. I just
so
misread.
close.
I always misread that middle break there, and it just
Sting
dives.
a bit. 5 feet
Wow.
coming up to the cup.
Look at these greens. 5 feet. I mean, this thing's breaking a lot. Gotta hit this with confidence, though.
A good stroke.
Yes.
That's impressive. Way to dig your way out of a hole.
That'll get the
in
heart
bunker,
rate up.
Off the tee, great recovery.
I need your all's hype, your one-times, positive, encouraging
Well, that's certainly
comments.
a step in the
We
right
need an
direction.
epic back
Keep
nine.
it going.
Lydia Ko is dominating. 6 under 3-8. Tommy Fleetwood, Brooke Henderson.
The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose your own adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are
We
going
go
to try
right.
and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flagstick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flagstick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
Well, we were
This is not a
mindful,
good
all
outcome.
right?
Buried in the deep stuff.
Mindful of which way we're going. We full sent that right and just miscalculated, slowed it, and tempo's been off recently. It's been great. The first like 6 holes, tempo was fantastic. We lost it 70 to 78% lie here on this 157-yard shot. We've got to go up to like 5 iron, send it in this wind.
Opting for
Another
the 5
slow.
iron.
How many tournaments is this in a row to where the slows just start hitting randomly?
That was a bit of a miscue.
Distance
still
control
playing great
nearly
golf
impossible
overall.
coming out of this rough.
In the recent weeks. Now this tournament's not been great. We're playing solid, but gotta get the swing dialed in. Slowed it again. Wow. Just swing faster, Ryan.
Big
That's
par
all.
saver coming up for this fella.
Swing faster. Easy game. Yeah. Said nobody ever. 12 feet, uphill 1 inch. Steady right to left. We have to make this, like, very tough putt. One time.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
A bogey putt awaits.
Just low side. It clipped the edge, but it was just too low. That's a heartbreaker. Couple bogeys here on Riviera on the front. We just got to erase this front 9. Bogeys are going to happen. Get on and move on.
And down it goes.
Back
Let's
to
head
even.
the next.
Colin is beating us.
And a little
1 under to
slide down
even.
the standings after that hole.
I always forget just how difficult these
The final
greens
hole
are.
on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
We got to make
Only
sure
the
we
big
make the
hitters are going to be
cut.
able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Thank you, Rich. Yeah,
This
Rich
shot
is right.
is about
These bunkers are
140 yards
nightmares. You just can't hit them
Slightly
in them.
elevated green. They're going to need to take a little extra club to get it all the way
We're
back
in
there.
between clubs. We got a 140-yard shot, uphill 20 feet, which is going to play about 7 yards further. So I kind of like the 8-iron. It's a safe shot. We're sitting on an uphill lie as well. Just want to make sure we hit it up on the green, honestly.
Going with the 8-iron here.
That's the shot. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's all we need to do there. Nothing fancy.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Yeah, we got to make this
putt to tie Colin Morikawa.
to tie our rival here. 20 feet, downhill 1 foot, steady left to right. One time. Huge putt. It stopped
Ouch.
cutting
That
down that
hurts.
slope. Hit it a bit too firm, honestly.
This putt is about 8 feet.
Story of this
This
round.
is important. Big par putt here.
You know, it's interesting because we take a kind of a walk down memory lane last week. What was last week's streak? Do you all remember? Putting. We putted insane, especially that final round. Putter's not hot this week, and that's golf. That's golf.
It's got a chance. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice
Can somebody
par putt.
call in the birdie train, please? Whoever called in the bogey train, I think you need to call in a new train.
Okay, Rich, we're through 9 holes here today, and it's cut day. What do you think's going through this player's mind?
Just above the cut line currently. It is a nervous time indeed for this player.
Yeah, it really is. The
All right,
nerves
as we
are
head
starting
for
to
home
hit.
At the Riviera Country Club, is there a hole that's talked about more than the short par 4 10th?
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green
What
is
about an
actually
ace?
reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flagstick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
You can tell how much Rich loves this golf course, right? I mean, he goes through and tells you every single thing about this course, right? And we played that great. We hit it great. It's just we put a little bit too much snap on the 104 off the tee. Was not going for a 104. Was actually going for a slight partial, and left ourselves with a very difficult short-sided chip shot. And so with this one, we just got to make sure we carry this up and over the bunker, onto the green, into the hole. That's perfect.
Ooh, that almost
That's
went down.
perfect.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
One time, we are battling for the cut. We're sitting even, tied 46th place. The cut's at 1 over. I'm ready for the epic comeback. There we go.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And that will take him to 1 under.
This course is so tough. You really have to pick your spots, right? You have to pick your misses and pick your spots on the green.
One-shot lead.
As you set yourself in bad position, you're in trouble. Colin with 2 under through 10. We're 1 under. I would love to have a final pairing with Colin.
11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front.
The green
right
is not straightforward.
Cost. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
This green is insane, but we are attacking this. I think it's definitely worth it.
Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway.
That's perfect. A little bit too much backspin on the shot or loft, where it didn't get as much roll, but a great golf shot. That was the line, though, because if that trickles up onto the green, it's going to funnel all the way down to the hole. Now, it could be very aggressive, very uphill shot.
Oh, I thought that one was going
May come back in.
That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Great
so
touch.
Close. What a golf shot, though.
For birdie.
A little bit of backspin on that, it comes back. We'll take a birdie, though. We are now tied with Colin through 11. Plenty of golf left. Adam Long, 7 under
on the
through
12th
13.
Tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's
what do you think
really
about that
not
shot,
as
Rich?
big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score,
That
because
Bogey's
Humphrey
tree?
Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
77 to 85% lie. I don't even know. I think we've got to go up to 5-iron full backspin with this wind, lofted a little bit, and just kind of got to get lucky out of this lie.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Yeah, that'll play.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Well, speaking about getting the right lie percent, just perfectly calculated with the lower percent of the lie. Wow.
A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Why did you say that, Rich? You never say anything's guaranteed. Everybody knows that. 10 feet, uphill 1 inch.
Looking really good, this one. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Whoever called in the new birdie train, thank you. That's a birdie train right there. The magnet was engaged on that one. Are you kidding me? We got lucky. Wow. Rich must have gave that one to us, activated the magnet after saying that. It's like, oh, yeah, maybe I should have said that, Ryan.
Hole, slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else
Rich
to do.
loves the eucalyptus trees. Loves to point them out here.
Off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. If you find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the Branca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Well, we're not going to find the Branca.
From around 120 yards.
119 yards.
Breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Love this club. We got a sand wedge in hand. 11-mile-an-hour cross tailwind. I love the club. A little bit of backspin action. Let the wind push it.
They've chosen to club
I felt
down
that one.
here.
Wow. A perfect is right next to the hole here. That's frustrating. Could have been worse, though. A fast is worse,
well done. A putt for a place in the top 10.
There is not much movement. Ryan Gamer is sitting tied for 14th place, 3 under par through 12 holes here at Riviera at the Genesis Invitational. 25 feet, downhill downhill 5 inches, not 1. So it's right to left at the beginning. Comes back. I know it's mostly, it's weird because you have 2 middle ones that are breaking left to right when the rest are breaking right to left. That's kind of confusing. Don't overthink it though. Not a lot of movement here.
This one
That's in.
Really good.
Get in there.
Oh, sensational
Come on.
putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose, you two?
Another look. Let's see that again.
I want to win.
I
Cheers.
need to see this again
Let's
because
go.
I still can't believe they hold that.
You better believe it, Henny. Let's go. Come on. You never give up. You keep fighting. You keep grinding. Birdies can happen. Just like we've done. Let's
Now,
keep it up.
3 strokes back after that hole.
3 strokes back. Adam Long, 7 under through 15. Lydia Ko, 7 under through 14. Danny Willett right there. Colin Morikawa has dropped
Rich, I know
back.
it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history.
go.
Won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
All right. High lofted 7-iron and 1 hopping into the hole. All right, Rich, if we missed this, it's on you. I like it, though. Now, do you all remember the playoff that Ryan Gamer had in, I don't know if it was in Season 1 of PGA 2K23 or if it was in the PGA 2K21 series. But an epic playoff that included this hole. Epic. But let's listen to Rich here. I actually like the club. Attack it. Go for it. Full send. Take it.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Win it to the 2 hop into the hole, but still a good shot.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
Ryan with the casual fist pump to continue the birdie streak here. 26 feet, uphill 6 inches. Steady left to right here. Good amount of break here. One time. Get in! Get in! Get in there! Come on!
But that's a good putt to hold.
Are you kidding me?
And that will take him to 5 under.
What is happening?
That was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Hey,
What
if
an
you all
amazing putt
you all
from
might
way
want to get a
out.
refill of coffee. Your coffee might be out, whatever you're drinking. What a putt. Speaking
And
of the
stepping
putter
up the
being
standings
hot,
after that effort.
I was talking about that earlier, how our putting hasn't been hot this round. Well, it's hot now. Adam Long, Lydia Ko tied at the top, Zach Johnson
The
up there
15th,
as well.
Rich, a very good par 4. Although, if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
It's a great par 4, and yet
Fairways
there's some
in our
players that
lines.
have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Who are they talking about? Did they say Victor Hovland is who went to the other fairway? Who were they talking about? I missed that. Was it Victor Hovland? Speaking of Victor Hovland and just the Ryder Cup, I mean, Team Europe just dominated. They were just on fire. Like, but speaking of Victor Hovland, he's just so fun to watch. Just so fun to watch. You talk about a hot stretch of golf towards the end of the PGA, of course, the end of the PGA Tour season, the playoffs, winning the FedEx Cup, then continuing it into the Ryder Cup. He's just been on another level. So fun to watch, though.
This one looks
Be
like
the
it will
one.
safely make the green.
What a golf shot. I was trying to decide whether I needed backspin, but I did not,
Fairways
and it
greens.
paid off.
Easy game, isn't it?
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Fairways and greens, easy game. That's right. It's all there is to it. Golf's just an easy game, right?
That starts off on a good line.
Aggressive. Oh, almost
that's a
too
ripper.
aggressive.
Step aside, gents. This man's marching.
I'm not
into the
going to
top
say a
5.
word. I'm not saying a word. You all can look at the leaderboard. I'm just going to get a sip of coffee, play my game.
And it's New Zealand's Lydia Ko who leads here as we head to the next.
I mean, Lydia has been dominating. Are you kidding me? Adam Long playing great golf.
The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166.
I want an ace.
Island green surrounded by bunkers.
I want to ace. I've been close to... we almost aced this hole in PGA 2K21 a few times in the career mode series. Drop it one time, everybody. One time.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
I don't know about that swing.
Ooh, back there,
Overswing. And a fast. That's gone. Come back, maybe? We did put backspin. Nope.
Oh, absolutely flushed. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Those two bogeys really hurt us, but we've had a great comeback. 16 feet, downhill 5. We got a steady right to the left slope here. Down the hill. Comes back at the very end, but it's... These downhill putts on a significant foot lie are really tough to read the break. You just don't know how much they're going to break at the beginning.
Get excited. This could go in. And down it goes.
We can't
And with
miss.
that, he'll move to 7
Get
under.
in there.
Incredible.
Wow, if you all fell asleep on the front, you are awake now.
He's currently sitting in 3rd place.
Oh my goodness, what a comeback. Are you kidding me? That's why you never give up. Lydia Ko 9 under, Adam Long 8 under,
The last
Ryan
genuine
Gamer
scoring hole at
7
Riviera
under.
is certainly this par 5 17th.
Any hopes of getting it home in 2,
Gotta
you
score
better
here.
come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand side.
106, perfect. That's when you know we're feeling good. Going up with confidence on an overswing when you have a bunker and rough to your right, rough to your left. Beautiful.
Well played, mate. A 3-time victor already this season.
Gotta send it.
Is there
Nothing
anything
fancy.
classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck?
So, I did not expect that ball to fly that far out of that, up that slope, but what do I know? I got up there too
in the
confident.
fairway bunker. These
That's
are
on me.
always the tough shots.
Such a tough par 5, though. 87, 94% lie into a 11-mile-an-hour headwind, so I like the gap wedge. Light partial, hitting into an uphill slope as well. Great swing. That's perfect. A little bit on the slow side, but it's going to be just fine.
It's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. This putt to move into a share of 2nd place.
10 feet, uphill 2 inches. We got a steady right to left putt. There's not much break here. Done.
Rolling end to end. This is looking nice.
What is happening?
And that will drop in for a birdie.
Wow,
And
you
with
all
that,
really did
we'll
call
move
in
to
the
8
birdie
under
train.
par. Awesome play. And with that hole, they're sitting in
Lydia's
2nd
just
place.
playing insane. Those
behind
two
the leader,
bogeys.
Lydia Ko.
Adam right there. We're right there. Colin Morikawa is really
Finishing hole
slowed
at
down.
Riviera,
He's going to make the
famous for
cut,
so
but
many exciting
he's struggling.
finales in tournament history. Rich, take us through the tee shot and approach.
yeah, tell us what to do,
Tee
Rich.
shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
I blame Rich. Never done that before on this hole. I've never slowed it like that. That's when the slows hit. They've been crushing us.
Club when playing to an elevated green.
What did we even do here? We play into the other fairway? I don't even know. Do we play into towards this green? This nightmare scenario right here. I do know that we don't get this up and over this lip unless it's like a pitching wedge, lob wedge. This is unfortunate. Well, you live and you learn. When the tempo goes, it can kill you, and that was an example of that. Get lucky. Get lucky. That's not lucky. That's worse.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This
You know,
is not sitting nicely.
Tempo was so perfect for a while, right? And you get here on the last tee, I'm feeling confident. And that just a random slow. Slows have been killing me recently in this game. They just randomly happen for me, and I guess it's the nerves. You know, it's just, we got to get this close. 70 to 78% lie. If I'm these fans, I'm a little bit scared. Because we've got to fade this around the tree. I don't even know. One time.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Another slow.
Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now.
When the slows hit, they just stay there.
That's not the shot they're after.
And looking for the fade, but finding the straight shot. Not good.
Gotta flop this close. This is honestly a huge golf shot, because if we make this, we're right in this match. If we miss it, we're down 3 likely going into the final round. And we can come back and win. We've done it before recent weeks, but it's gonna be tough. Trying for a partial and we just overhit it.
All the great players make a bunch of these. This is from 15 feet.
A perfect back 9 followed by a mistake off the tee into a possible bogey or double on the 18. That's heartbreaking. But 15 foot, let's focus on the putt. Downhill 1 inch, steady right to left. One time.
Well, that's a nice
Get in, get in. Yes, hey, we'll take it.
And this player is finished for the day.
Look at that back. 8 birdies in a row. Best stretch of golf I think we've ever had in the career mode series. We almost had a perfect back.
And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for 4th. On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
What a battle, right? Hey, we were out of this tournament on the front 9. We were out of it. That was a birdie, 3 birdies in the first, 2 birdies in the first 3 holes. Bogeyed 2, I believe, the last 4 holes. Battled with 8 straight birdies on the back, and then bogeyed. But honestly, that bogey on the 18th was a clutch bogey. That could have very well been much worse. I mean, really a poor executed tee shot, a poor executed second shot, a very good approach shot, especially if it wasn't slow. That would have been perfect. But we battled a poor flop shot as well, and then a great putt. Putting was insane on the back. Putting on the front was not good. Putting on the back was insane. But right now, we have Lydia Ko at the top, 10 under par. Adam Long in second, 2 strokes back, 8 under. Charles Howell the third, 8 under. Ryan Gamer tied with Denny Willett at 7 under. Then Rafael Campos, if I'm saying that right, 6 under. Xander Schauffele, 5 under. Brooke Henderson, 5. Selm Burns, 5 as well. Collin Morikawa made the cut, tied for 33rd. We've seen him do insane stuff. I would not be surprised if Collin Morikawa comes out with like 5 hole outs and somehow wins this tournament. That might be a stretch, but you never know. We battled, we fought. One thing I do want to take a look at is the event stats, because birdie conversion rate, especially on that back 9, was on another level. Let's see, so 25 footer was the longest scoring putt. 50 fairways seems about right. Do you remember how Doc Gamer, the legendary caddy, told Ryan to strategy was hit fairways? Well, about that. But 77% GERS is good. Proximity to hole was 25.5, which is solid. I will take that. But the big thing was putting. Are you kidding me? 100 short and medium and 50% 6 of 12 long putts is amazing. And then 25% scrambling, that's not good. You hate to see that. But 71% birdie. How do you score? Well, you make 71% of birdies out of 14 greens hit. It's amazing. No eagles, 10 birdies on the day, 5 pars, but 3 bogeys cost us. You take out those 3 bogeys, we are right there tied for first place in this tournament, battling. But now we have to make a comeback. So I need all of y'all's one times, all the hype and positive encouraging comments. That is an even on the front and a 7 under on the back. Should have been 9 under after that incredible stretch of birdies. What a round. We can win this. We've done it before. A few weeks ago, we had that great comeback where we were down 3 and came back, and I can't remember if we won that tournament or almost won or lost in a playoff. There was one comeback recently where we had a great comeback, and I think we can do that again. We've been clutch this whole season. We just gotta limit those bogeys. Thank you all for all the support and watching this video to the end. I will see you all in the final round. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more and check the full playlist down in the description if you're looking for more episodes in this series. Ryan Gamer is a multi-sport athlete on the channel, the same athlete across all the sports. So check out his other sporting endeavors as well. He is trying to lead the Seattle Seahawks to the Super Bowl. That's an intense series right now, so check out the Madden 24 series and plenty of other content here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. New videos every single day and even more on my second channel, Gamer Ability 2. Link in the description to that. But I will see you all in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.